The aisle are cutting back on public events after Charlie Kirk's death.
New York Congresswoman Alexandria Ocasio-Cortez postponed a rally in North Carolina. Arizona Senator Ruben Gallego postponed a town hall in Las Vegas. South Carolina Representative Nancy Mace says she'll start carrying a gun in states that allow it.
I will not be doing any outdoor events anytime soon.
Senator Lindsey Graham of South Carolina isn't sure extra security will do much.
I think we just need to be smart. You know, that's what these folks try to do. They try to scare you into inaction.
Michael Wallace, CBS News.
We're learning more about the 16-year-old suspected school shooter in Colorado who wounded two classmates at Evergreen High this week. Jackie Kelly is with the Jefferson County Sheriff's Office.
Based on some of the information that we're seeing about this suspect is that he was radicalized by some extremist network.
Police say Desmond Holley died by suicide. Secretary of State Marco Rubio meets with Qatar's prime minister in Washington days after an Israeli strike that targeted Hamas leaders in Doha. CBS's Imtiaz Tayeb is there.
These meetings will be the first face-to-face talks following Israel's shocking attacks here in the capital, Doha, which has enraged key American allies all across the Middle East.
Qatar hosts the largest American military base in the region. The country has close economic ties to the U.S. It promised to give President Trump a $400 million plane as a new Air Force One. Lawmakers in California have passed a bill that would forbid law enforcement officers, including ICE agents, from wearing face masks when they stage immigration raids. Another measure would require them to identify themselves. SWAT teams would be exempt. This is CBS News.
Sponsored by Progressive Insurance. Get renter's insurance to protect the things that make your place a home, including coverage for theft or damage. Visit Progressive.com.
Diabetes, high blood pressure, anxiety meds, everyone's on them. If you're a 50-year-old male, maybe a bit porky, and you may even have type 2 diabetes, $1 million of term insurance may only cost you about $200 a month. Call Term Provider. Speak with Big Lou at 800-230-2777. Big Lou will find a term life policy for you even if you have type 2 diabetes, are overweight, or have high blood pressure. Term Provider has helped thousands of people like you who think they can't afford term life insurance. To buy $1 million of affordable term life for you, all you need to do is call Big Lou at 800-230-2777. Lou will make sure the scales are tipped in your favor. Call 800-230-2777. Big Lou will answer your call and work to fit you into a term life policy that you can afford. Remember, Big Lou's like you. He's on meds too. Call 800-230-2777.
News this hour is brought to you by the Rusty Healy Agency in Madison. Call Landon Thompson at 601-856-3681 to request a quote or learn more.
He's looking for fresh points of view in the department. The high today is 95 with sunny skies, clear and 68 tonight. For the weekend, no rain, sunny with a high of 94 Saturday and 93 Sunday. And National Weather Service meteorologist Christopher Rayner says the drought worsens without rain.
Rainfall will remain below normal through late next week, with again abnormally dry through moderate drought conditions expected.
You've got news on 103.9 WIAB. I'm Chris Davis. For the next police chief in Jackson, Mayor John Horn says he believes it's important to bring in someone from somewhere else.
And who can help us reshape our police department and turn it into the most modern, well-equipped, well-technologied police force in the country.
He made those comments this week at the Capital City Forum, and police were looking into a shooting threat against Kosciuszko High School Thursday morning. The threat was called in at 9 a.m., says the school district, and all schools were put on lockdown while police looked into it. It was determined there was no danger, but no arrest has been announced yet. Comments about the killing of Charlie Kirk have gotten several people in trouble, and that includes now an employee, or a now ex-employee at Ole Miss, who was canned Thursday after a post that the school says in a statement was against the school's values. The statement says, all of us have a responsibility to take seriously our commitment to upholding a civil and respectful campus environment. It could be as many as 60 years in prison for Zavarian Brent, the Jackson man who shot and killed his ex-girlfriend, Terencia Jackson, when he found her in bed with Henry Perry back in 2022 inside her house in South Jackson. He shot Perry too, but he survived and was able to shoot back. More news in 1 hour on 103.9 WIAB. I'm Chris Davis.
Ladies, tired of running on empty, sleepless nights, mood swings, stubborn weight, skin that has lost its glow? It is not just getting older. It is your body begging for help. Hey, y'all, I'm Morgan at Women's Wellness in Mississippi. At Women's Wellness in Mississippi, we bring it all together. Hormone therapy, medical weight loss, and the latest, greatest aesthetic treatments like facials, lasers, Botox, and so much more. This is where wellness and beauty meet so that you can feel amazing inside and out. At Women's Wellness in Mississippi, the best version of you is waiting right around the corner.
Tri-County Tree Service, the Jackson Metro's premier company to handle all of your tree service needs. Russ Borland and his team specialize in large tree, low-impact removal. Tri-County Tree Service has the right equipment to safely handle the most technical trim jobs or tree removals. Storm damage can happen year-round, so let them clean it up and they'll deal with your insurance claim. Tri-County Tree Service, by phone at 601-TREE-GUY or online at tricotreeservice.com. That's tricotreeservice.com.
Welcome to the Clay Edwards Show. More adrenaline.
You know, it's a pretty interesting time to be alive. What's the saying that made the times you live in be interesting? We have accomplished that.
And more testosterone for your morning drive.
When you know you've got a problem, how about tell people and be honest? What's going on?
Going to war on cancel culture and bringing the spotlight on issues and topics from around the city of Jackson.
I feel like Jackson, Mississippi.
No one else wants to talk about.
The whole system is corrupt and evil. It's unreal. And they don't care. And everybody knows that. It's just sad.
And fights for the soul of America.
I'm going to need y'all to explain to me what a positive solution is, because you positive solutions only people have been in charge for a while now. And I'm not seeing too many positive solutions.
You never met a mother.
Strap in, turn up the volume, and get ready, Jackson, for unfiltered, no sugar added talk radio. It's award-winning podcaster Clay Edwards.
No, it's not. No, it's not. It's Chip Matthews along with Dawn McKenzie.
Good morning.
Yes, Clay texted me yesterday. He says, I'm going to the Hardy show, and I don't know how that's going to go. I said, well, I'll see you tomorrow. I got you. I'll fill in for you tomorrow. I got you. So here we are. And Clay went to the Hardy show. And look, I looked at the crowd online. It seemed like everybody in Mississippi was there. So, okay.
Except for me.
Well, you were still on vacation. I just found out my dad, a lifelong Republican, is voting blue this year. This would have never happened if he was still alive. People kill me with their posts online. Good morning. This is Chip Matthews along with Dawn McKenzie. If you missed us in the first hour, we've been talking about what's been going on in the world, the sad reality that we have, that nobody in our, you've got legislators in the Capitol, and you got them here, that they need to be concerned about their safety. And I'm saying that over time, you're going to see some people decide it's time to retire.
Yeah.
and that is because you've got to speak up to stop the rhetoric of people calling people Hitler and this, that, and the other.
Yeah.
Now, calling somebody a dummy
is one thing.
Like, for instance, when we say that Benny Thompson is dumb, we mean it. But anyway, but I'm not. It's what we don't like about people is basically their ways. If you put yourself in a political arena or even on a radio show, you're just speaking what you feel and what you need, and that you can always change the channel,
and that's all right.
It's very much all right. And you said, no, I gotta wait and listen and see what he says. No, you better worry. If you keep listening to me, you're going to be on my side sooner or later, because you look at all the corruption that has gone on in Canton and Madison County, and for 16, 17 years, everybody's been saying, Chip, you're just crazy. You're just crazy. You're just crazy.
Here it all is.
Excuse me. There are people going to jail.
Yeah.
There are people going to jail. They've been going to jail for a while. We've had lost 4 aldermen in jail. We lost a school board member in jail, and there's more to come.
Yeah,
more to come.
This shooter was just a kid.
He's just a kid.
He looked less than 30. He looked like early 20s, maybe middle 20s.
Well, there's another picture floating around with him with long hair.
I haven't seen
that
that
says he's a transgender.
one.
So,
Well, the two questions that were asked had to do with guns and had to do with transgenders. And just as soon as he answered that second question is when he was assassinated.
and when they make comments, shooter may be in custody, is what Joe Lynn's saying. I just got that. Which last night you thought that they were really close. That's why Kash Patel and
they did that news conference.
Well, they did the news conference. They didn't speak, but they flew out last night, and I went. There's something up. Dan Bongino and him showed up, but and I figured they had him or they had somebody in custody, but they're not going to come out till they can make sure that all the evidence matches up. And then the next question, y'all, is we'll find out if we can trust our government if he can make it to trial,
right?
Or will he be Lee Harvey Oswald? Somebody gonna get in there.
Somebody gonna take him out.
Take him out. Well, I mean, look at that.
That would be Hillary's job, and she's not getting around very well anymore.
Well, Hillary can get around, and the thing is there's this. Is there a training facility that's going on? Because look at the two people that tried to assassinate Trump, and this.
They didn't have very good instructors.
Well,
this guy right here is pretty good.
He'd been practicing longer.
I killed a deer at 200 yards before or further.
Why'd you do that?
Because I
What
could.
did the deer do?
I wanted deer meat.
Oh, okay.
It was deer season.
Deer season. You can do that with a car.
I know. I play Dodge Deer on the way to this studio every morning.
It's much
it's not
easier.
Dodgeball, it's Dodge Deer.
It's much easier than going out there and putting on all that clothing to be warm and stand out in the middle of nowhere and deer. I know it's a good thing. It's a good feeling. Deer hunting is
now.
good.
I just have people that don't want them, that kill them, that don't want them, just send them to the packaging place and bring me some deer meat.
I mean that goes on all the time. Everybody. I've killed 10 this year. How many are you allowed to kill? Well, I've killed 10 this year.
Yeah.
You want some meat? You want a hind quarter?
Yeah.
Yeah. Come on, we'll take it. You want some sausage? I make the best sausage. Everybody makes the best sausage.
Yeah.
But that's par for the course. But the reality is we have elevated the temperature in the room across America with Democratic rhetoric that we've got to talk them off the shelf. We got to talk them down to.
It's okay to not agree. Everybody has the right to speak their opinion.
Right. And you just can't shoot. And then as we vote, we go back and forth in who's in control. But the sad thing is, in America, especially the South, I don't believe our black politicians speak for their black constituents.
Well, who do you believe they speak for?
I think they speak for someone else. And they speak, like, for instance, they were talking about something the other day in Jackson, and something had changed. And they were talking about the, what was it? She brought up the fact that we were sanctuary city, but we weren't really a recognized sanctuary city, but we were.
Right.
Soros money. If you go the other day, Soros money came into Jackson for the DA, Jody Owens, and it created the sanctuary.
Yeah, she called it a de facto
sanctuary city.
Yeah.
But they were point blank saying they were. And then, of course, the new Republic of Africa that Chokwe was supporting and Benny Thompson's been supporting since 1969, I believe. Those are issues that need to be looked into. And since you know that Benny Thompson is a communist, I mean, we know that. He has said that. There are books published about that. And they say, well, he keeps voting the communists in, so he gets to come in. No, that's not the way it's supposed to work. In the state of Mississippi, when someone is not holding that oath of fighting for America and fighting for the citizens here, they should be at least censured. But we'll be back. We'll talk some more about all this. And we'll take your calls. What's the number there, Dawn?
601-879-0002.
So call us in. Also, I know Clay's not here, but just to bother him this morning, let's send 1 million texts to him this morning on the Guns and Gear text line. I do not know the number to the Guns and Gear text line, but I do know that Clay has it in his pocket and he can get all the texts that you want. And let's
light him up.
Light him up. We'll be back with more right here on the Chip Matthews Show, filling in for the Clay Edwards Show with Don McKenzie on WYAB. Right here on the Chip Matthews Show, filling in for the Clay Edwards Show with Don McKenzie.
1039 WYAB.
Burgers, blues, barbecue, the name says it all. At our spots in Madison, downtown Brandon, and Flowood at Dogwood, dive into mouth-watering, award-winning burgers and barbecue like our tender brisket and savory pulled pork that'll have you licking your fingers clean. Our B3 Catering Company can handle any job from 5 to 5,000 people, and with 2 food trucks ready for all your special events. Check out the all-new burgersblues.com to view our full menu, order carryout, and delivery by locally owned Take-A-Break deliveries.
UrgiVet Emergency Vets Madison has been serving your pets for 5 years now. From late-night emergencies to weekend worries, we have been here caring for your pets when your regular vet isn't available.
From the moment you walk in the door, our team of veterinary professionals is here to care for your pets at all hours of the nights, on weekends, and holidays. Located at 15 Olympic Way in Madison. Call us at 601-790-1918. UrgiVet, always here when your pet needs us most.
For over 15 years, A1 Gear and Auto has been your hometown specialist for your auto repair and maintenance needs. From brake repair to placement to radiators, engines, starters, alternators, heat, and AC water pumps. And more, A1 will get your vehicle back up and running and on the road and in a timely manner. A1 is one of the only shops in the metro that specializes in rear differentials, rear ends, and rings and pinions. Call today to set up an appointment, or if you got questions, at 601-939-1060. A1 Gear and Auto, your hometown vehicle specialist.
Hey guys, this is Casey Ellis with Ellis Autoplex, located on Highway 471 in Brandon. Ellis Autoplex, known as Little Truck City, is your old school mom and pop style dealership that's family owned and operated. We specialize in 4-wheel drive trucks, but don't worry, we have cars and SUVs too. Looking to sell your vehicle? Bring it by Ellis Autoplex, where we pay fair market value and we cut you a check on the spot. Need your vehicle service or repair? We can handle that too. Shop us online or set your appointment at ellisautoplex.com. That's ellisautoplex.com.
Here at Lake and Glass and Tint, we've become well known for 2 things: window tint and windshields. Now, when it comes to window tint, you already know that we're the go-to for home, car, and office. And as always, we offer free consultations. So if you're in the need of window tint or windshields, give us a call, 601-946-1000. Check us out on Facebook or Instagram or at lakeandglassandtint.com. Lake and Glass and Tint, where quality matters.
Looking for adventure, amazing food, and a little relaxation all in one place? You'll find it at Cypress Point Resort in Brandon. Load up the family and experience a real drive-through safari, petting zoo, and thrilling guided Jeep tours. Then slow it down with mouth-watering steaks at the steakhouse, or grab drinks and live music at the tavern. Planning a wedding or reunion? Cypress Point Resort has beautiful venues and cozy lodging. Ready for your big day or just a weekend escape? It's everything you love about the outdoors with a touch of luxury. Cypress Point Resort. Wild fun right around the corner.
Are you a wine enthusiast? Are you looking for the perfect bottle to elevate your next dinner? The ultimate destination for wine lovers is 042 Wine and Spirits on West Government Street in Brandon. The locally owned, the locally operated 042 Wine offers something for everyone. From local favorites to rare vintage wines, 042 Wine and Spirits can help you find your next favorite wine. The friendly and knowledgeable folks at 042 Wine and Spirits will help you find the perfect bottle for every occasion. 042 Wine and Spirits, located on West Government Street in Brandon. Men, if you answer yes to any of these questions, you could be suffering from low testosterone. Do you have low sex drive? ED, always tired, depressed, loss of muscle mass, obese, loss of focus and drive? You, my friends, need to get your numbers checked. Check out Men's Health of Mississippi, located in Madison, Mississippi, and online at menshealthms.com. Guys, get your numbers checked today. Trust me, she'll thank you for it. I promise. menshealthms.com. Men's Health of Mississippi.
Broadcasting live from the Men's Health and Women's Wellness of Mississippi studios. This is the Clay Edwards Show.
This is the Clay Edwards Show. I am Chip Matthews, filling in for the vacationing Clay Edwards. Early weekend Clay Edwards.
Yeah.
Yeah, Clay and I have rode the roads and been to the concerts, and he knew last night when he called me. He says, "Chip, I'm going to go, but I may be in." I'm going, "No, you won't. No, you won't.
Oh,
Go have fun and don't worry about it." Because even without a beverage, going to a concert in that situation where you know everybody and you're going to be backstage, because Hardy's been here in the studio with him several times, and you know,
nice.
and you know, that's that. You know, people, that's what you do, and you stay out. Next thing you know, you're talking to people you hadn't seen in a while, and it's 3:00 in the morning. And what I used to do at 3:00 in the morning, we had beverages. I sat up one night with AC/DC all night long.
Mm-hmm.
And at 3:00 in the morning, I'm looking at them going, I got to be on the air in an hour and a half. Y'all want to go? Come on! They didn't come, but the roadies did. We went on the air. They were going,
the roadies, huh?
Oh, yeah, the roadies. Not to be confused with the, dang, I've lost my mind. What do you call the girls that hang out with roadies?
The fans?
No.
No, there's a more
derogatory word. Damn, Chip.
You got roadies. What else is there?
Roadies are the people that move the band.
Okay.
And tune the guitars and do all that.
Mm-hmm.
Groupies.
Oh.
I knew it was another form of P's. PIEs. And you know, entertainment. It was fun.
Yeah.
Okay, we got an interstate road closure in the middle of the night, like 11 o'clock to 2 o'clock in the morning on I-55 coming up, I believe, as we work on the Reunion Bridge. Edwards today. Run you some water now, because later today you will have no water. Thank you, DJ Jace. He's in my phone as DJ Jace.
Yeah.
Oh, Silver Ladies, according to Jim Cobb. Silver Ladies.
Silver Ladies.
I've never heard of that one. You must be hanging out with groupies at the old man's home.
Really?
Silver groupies.
Yeah.
But that's that. But Edwards, you're going to have no water today.
From 10 to 3.
Yeah.
That's a
that's
a big window.
And I like that. I like that when they say you're going to be 6 hours without water. Then later on they'll call and say, well, we ran into some complications. We took off this part of the pipe and the rest of the pipe just fell off. We don't know why.
It's going to be tomorrow.
We'll get it done when we get it done.
Yeah.
Okay, what else I got written down here? Oh, yeah. Danica Patrick is talking about a civil war is coming here in America. And she's basically talking about the de facto civil war that will occur from Charlie Kirk being murdered, and how the conservatives on one side will be fighting the other side. And, you know, all wars in the past started as religious wars.
Right. And here we are.
Here we are. Because he was fired for his religious beliefs.
Yep.
And Republicans think of their way of life as religious. Okay. Democrats, see, I think real Democrat, the ones that are sitting at the House, the ones that have given up and don't vote anymore, they are religious. But their political leaders are not. They go through the motions.
Yep.
They want to, because the whole thing is, if you were really religious, you know how the song goes, red, yellow, black, and white. They were all precious in his sight. Yeah. That's everybody. Jesus loves the little children of the world. That's the way the song goes. So if you're religious, that's what you believe, whether you're Republican or Democrat.
Right.
So when the Democrats want to constantly bring up race, and these liberal white Democrats want to say that we're all wrong because of race, there's a problem here. We got a problem. We're at an impasse.
Yep.
And that doesn't mean you go out and shoot somebody. And they go, well, Republicans, I don't know why you need to carry a gun. Why you want to carry a gun? The gun is the deterrent. if we all wore a gun every day and you knew that, and you wore that 6-shooter on the side and everybody saw you, I can promise you the other person's not going to pull their gun out.
They're gonna leave you alone.
especially they go, he's probably sober
Yeah.
and got a gun. He may be able to hit me. Because I mean, look at it this way: they had 3 assassination attempts on big people,
Mm-hmm.
political targets. You barely missed Trump, and then you missed him again, and then Charlie Kirk, you got one.
Mm-hmm.
And then what happens? The social media people who say they're coming around spread that picture with blood on it all over the internet,
Yeah.
like some kind of reward.
And then they don't want to teach history or test on history anymore. But history repeats itself. It was Martin Luther King, John F. Kennedy, and now Charlie Kirk.
And don't forget Medgar Evers.
And Medgar Evers, yeah.
But these people were not in political offices.
Mm-mm. Well, JFK was.
JFK was.
Yeah.
And then his brother Bobby.
Mm-hmm.
But his Bobby wasn't elected. He was running at the time.
Right.
But these people that they take out their voice. And I mean, Kennedy may have been just killed because he was Catholic.
Mm.
I mean,
but it's still religious.
I know that's religious. I mean, that's what I'm
Mm-hmm.
saying, because, there are white Republicans that are Christian that don't believe in the Catholic faith.
Right.
I mean, or the Jewish faith, this, that, and the other. But the reality is we're all coming around to where we don't have that dividing line in religion that we once had.
Mm-hmm.
And but Jews and Palestinians, they're gonna fight.
Yeah.
I mean, that's what they do.
Till death.
Till death. I mean, when that's the cry is they must be eliminated.
Yeah.
They must be eliminated. But here in America, in the land of the free, the home of the brave, and the way we live here, we only care about one thing, and that's living free.
Mm-hmm.
And paying less taxes.
Right.
That's all we really want. All we really want.
Be left alone.
You said you moved to America and it was free plus tax.
Yeah.
It's, I would like to think that at 65 or 62 or retirement age, whatever it is.
65.
I'm retired.
Yeah.
I'm retired. I get a check.
You do?
I get a check for being old.
Hmm.
They told me to go get my check because they said, you're eligible to get your Social Security now. You need to go ahead and get your check. And my accountant, I looked at him and said, why? I was going to wait till 65 where it'd be a little bit more. He goes, you might not make it to 65 and you'll never get $1.
Yeah.
And I said, okay, well, I'll file for it.
Mm-hmm.
So that I leave there and I go to see the doctor and the doctor says, you need 2 stents. Okay, you're on it. I better file today. I'm going to get my money back. And then, but my accountant said his mother waited to file.
Mm-hmm.
She got 1 check and then died.
Mm-hmm.
So
yeah,
he says, always get the money when the money's starting to be available.
Yep.
Okay. Okay. So that's that.
Take that 30% discount.
So I'm a retiree. This is the only spaceship in the world, if you're watching us on YouTube, that I don't have a rocking chair yet. I should have a rocking chair. Or I could sit over here. I guess Cracker Barrel still sells rocking chairs. They were probably getting rid of them before, but I can go get one at Cracker Barrel. But anyway.
We'll get you a white one.
Anyway, y'all, we got to tone down the rhetoric, and I don't know how we're going to tone it down. I mean, when you call people Hitler and you call people names like that, I got a take on that, and we'll talk about that some more right here on the Clay Edwards Show. Chip Matthews filling in along with Don McKenzie, because it takes 2 of us to fill in for Clay. Oh yeah, oh yeah. We'll be right back. With Don McKenzie, because it takes 2 of us to fill in for Clay. Oh yeah, oh yeah. We'll be right back.
.1039 WYAB.
This is Central Mississippi's Stimulating Talk.
1039 WYAB. Pocahontas, Jackson.
Did you know that the average 6-room house collects 40 pounds of dust each year? Local business Pure Air Consultants duct cleaning service can rid your home of the dust, dirt, and debris that may be caught in your air ducts. They can eliminate the mold, fungi, and microbes that might be growing inside your ductwork and polluting the air you breathe in your home. Mention WYAB and receive a free UV light with system replacement. Visit online at mypureairconsultants.com. mypureairconsultants.com.
Your roof is constantly exposed to the elements, battling dirt, algae, and stains. But with Watkins Construction and Roofing Roof Wash Service, you can keep it looking like new. A proprietary rooficide treatment is EPA approved, safe, and guaranteed to prevent algae from coming back for at least 2 years. No harsh chemicals, no damage, no black streaks. Just a clean, beautiful roof that lasts. Call Watkins Construction and Roofing at 601-966-8233 or visit nomoreroofstains.com today.
Life is loud, chaotic, hilarious, and occasionally peaceful. Your life fits you, so why settle for life insurance that fits someone else? At Shelter Insurance, our local agents help you design a personal protection plan backed by award-winning customer service. We're your shield. We're your shelter. Shelter Life Insurance Company, Columbia, Missouri.
Come see me, Jamie Creel, and let us help protect what is important to you.
It's time to fall into savings at Mazda of Jackson. With ball games, road trips, and all the busyness, don't miss a thing. With 2.9% financing for 36 months on a new 2025 Mazda CX-5. Or get 2.9% financing for 63 months on the 2025 CX-90. 1-year maintenance is included on your new vehicle purchase. And take advantage of the pre-tariff inventory that's almost gone. Shop online at MazdaofJackson.com or visit Mazda of Jackson, I-55 Frontage Road in Jackson.
Craving something extraordinary in Jackson? Manship Restaurant is where your taste buds hit the jackpot. Join us for happy hour every day from 3 to 6 p.m. where your wallet will thank you and your stomach will sing. Indulge in half-price wood-fired pizzas because why pay full price for half the fun? And for just $5, dive into our private barrel bourbon picks. That's right, luxury on a budget. Plus, beat the heat with our frozen drink special, a tropical escape without the travel expenses. Make your way to the Manship where happy hour isn't just a time, it's an experience.
Looking for the ultimate reset for your body and skin? At Core Wellness and Recovery, you'll find next-level services like cryotherapy, red light therapy, infrared sauna, body sculpting, and advanced facials. Whether you want to boost performance, recover faster, or just feel your best, Core Wellness and Recovery delivers real results with zero downtime. From muscle relief to radiant skin, this is self-care redefined. Come experience the future of wellness, Core Wellness and Recovery, just off Highland Colony in Ridgeland. Book now at corewellnessandrecovery.com.
For decades, you've known the name Martin's for good times, great food, and the best live music. Now that's happening at 2 locations, downtown Jackson and Livingston. Check the websites, martinslivingstonms.com and martinsdowntownjxn.com for the many special events and live music lineups. You can chill with friends on the big patio at the Livingston location and enjoy the blue plate lunches and nightly drink specials. Martin's, downtown and Livingston.
Broadcasting live from the Men's Health and Women's Wellness of Mississippi studios. This is the Clay Edwards Show.
Yes, it is the Clay Edwards Show. I am Chip Matthews along with Dawn McKenzie filling in today on this fabulous Friday.
Yay.
Fabulous Friday.
Friday.
It's going to be a little bit warmer. I hate that. Who started that?
I don't know. You don't
Kentucky
like
Fried
that?
Chicken or somebody?
Some kid, probably.
Some kid.
Some kid.
Okay, y'all. Well, I was talking to you about the rhetoric of in the air and what's going on. And, you know, we tear down monuments all across America for Confederate stuff that occurred and for anything good that we liked in the past. I mean, they were even wanting to tear down George Washington and stuff like that. I mean, everything. We're going to tear down history. We're going to tear down history and rebuild our own.
Right.
Okay. And I look at what went on. You know, the Charlie Kirk thing on the 10th kind of blew September 11th coverage out of the water.
Did.
And that's because September 11th, or 9/11, has now been 24 years since it occurred.
Right.
Okay. And then you're 80 years away from World War II and people running around calling Hitler and all of that. And so we take names of things that happened from a long time ago. And they're moved forward, and these kids have to learn them somewhere.
Mhm.
So where does the hate come? Where does the politician decide that? I mean, it was interesting when in movie show war movies we used to watch it. It was always America versus Germany
Mhm.
or America versus Russia.
Right.
That was a big thing. Then when it became America versus people in the Middle East and that area, that just seemed like that didn't work real good. That didn't work real good. It wasn't as strong as the impact of Hitler.
Right.
So they went back, whoever these propagandists are, and they bring up Hitler. Because in the Jewish faith, they've kept the Hitler
suppressed.
Well, but they've also made it, as long as they keep it suppressed, it brings out more angst.
Mm-hmm.
You know, there's more people that remember that Hitler and the Jews, and that may be because of the commercials that run on TV of people that are starving to death and eating wheat and water, and they were Holocaust survivors, and you're going, let me do the math here. But I know that Gene Simmons and his mama fled from there, and she's still alive. So, but you have some people that are still around from way back that were Holocaust survivors, I guess. But it's slowly ending. It's just like World War II veterans are running.
It has to be an insult to those people.
It is. It's got to be. And I just sit there and I look at all this, and you see all the commercials raising money, and everything is a game to make money.
Yep.
Whether it's a kid that is injured or a politician, and it all goes to these companies, and then it's just like our school system in Mississippi. All the money comes in at the top of the administration, and it doesn't trickle down to help the people.
Right.
And you're sitting there going, if you got time to carry a camera in there to film this person or this dog starving to death.
That's the worst. That APAC.
Worst.
Have you done the math on that one?
When the dog has died, I mean, a dog's life is what, 12 years average, maybe?
Yeah.
Or feed him now. Feed a dog now.
But have you done the math on their commercial?
No.
They asked for 3,000. We need 3,000 new members at $30, and that equals to be like their goal was $30,000.
Right.
But it ended up being like $600,000 or something.
And it's always the same price.
Yes.
Can you go a day without blah 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 for $3.99 a day?
Mm-hmm.
What is that number? They got a number now. I can't remember the number, but they all want the same number.
Yeah.
So some research group has come up that, and you're probably now looking at AI dogs, AI cats.
Mm-hmm.
And, sooner or later, the robot computers are going to take over and say, we can raise money. We can raise money by just saying, do you have an old computer that you would like to save? For $7.99, we can redo the chips inside that computer and give it a new life. Yeah, we live in a different world. Everybody wants the donation because everybody in America will give. Everybody in America will help others.
Yeah.
Let's go to the phone. Let's see what we got. Good morning, Clay Edwards Show. Chip Matthews filling in. What's up?
Good morning. Hey. When I see those commercials, the first thing that comes to my mind?
What?
It's people not spading and neutering their animals, not taking care of them.
Thank you very, very, very much. I
was brought up on a farm, and if you had a mist litter, I ain't trying to be crude, but they done away with them because they didn't know what they were. But you had hunting dogs, you had animals to work.
Yeah,
you just didn't feed everything.
Right, and I mean, I know of a friend of mine who goes into neighborhoods and will put out traps, catch all the feral cats, and have them spayed and neutered, and carry them back to their neighborhood where they can live out their life, not being able to reproduce.
Yep.
You were responsible when the female come around. You put her up unless you wanted her, to get pups. But you put her up.
I mean,
you had them fixed. That aggravates me every time I see that. It's like just people not being responsible.
They go, we got cats everywhere. Well, you know why? And, and maybe that's because the cats and the dogs have not learned to be transgender yet.
Right. Well, I got a recipe book, so I like to know where those cats at, so I can go catch them from my farm.
Okay, there you go. Hey, thanks.
They skin out like a rabbit.
Okay. What you doing today?
I'm heading over here to Power School over in here.
Okay.
Got to get up on the roof, drop some drops for some air conditioning units. Been in Vicksburg.
Everybody needs some air, especially
That's right.
in the winter in Mississippi.
Mhm.
Okay.
That's the truth.
Be careful and
Have a blessed one. All right.
You too.
Y'all be blessed. Be safe.
Thank you. That's the great thing about this radio station. Everybody calls in. Everybody is real.
Mm-hmm.
And and you talk to people. Now we get some crazies that call in and ask some crazy questions and act like we are the host here are nuts. And unfortunately, we are.
Sometimes you are.
we are. We have not been spayed and neutered, so we are still nuts. And that's probably where peanut allergies came from.
Maybe.
Because when you started making geldings out of people,
Mm-hmm.
they got allergic to peanuts.
Yeah.
Okay. I mean, transgender, the whole idea of cutting things off to be transgender is just the ridiculous thing in the world. And then you're going to be mad and you get a gun and you go out and shoot somebody.
Well, if you really stop and think about this, who was the first person to think to do this? I mean, where did this start? Who started it? And what was their purpose in making this movement? Where were they going with this? Were they out to destroy the population and in the world? Or, what's the deal?
We had COVID. They tried to kill people with COVID.
Well,
I mean,
know
think
that.
about this. We've got a society like, for instance, is it Bill Gates Society, where he goes, "There's not enough air here on the world. We need to get rid of everybody." I mean,
except for himself.
Except for himself. You're going, what do you want to do? Get rid of all the pretty people and you ugly people take over? Because he's ugly.
Yeah.
He's ugly.
Yeah.
Is that what you're I shouldn't say that. I shouldn't say someone's ugly. That wasn't very nice. I mean, very religious. My grandmother would slap my hand. Don't say that person's ugly.
Yeah.
But they need some makeup, she would say.
That's too funny.
I know.
Them older people.
Oh yeah. I mean,
they had lots of good sayings.
Yes, they did.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, they did.
Mm-hmm.
I'll try to write some down and remember them. But I remember growing up, you were supposed to be well taken care of. You grew up to be a better person. That was what the job of the parent was to make sure that you grew up and knew better.
That's right.
You should know better than that.
Yep.
You should know better than that.
And that their future was better than what you had.
And they wanted your life to be better.
Mm-hmm.
And when you look at the Democratic, the black culture, which I always say we're all Americans.
Mm-hmm.
So there's Americans and then there's black culture, where we owe something to somebody. We want reparations or this, that, and the other. That was one thing that Charlie Kirk explained well, on that nobody owes anybody anything. You make what you want. You are who you are.
Right.
You make it happen.
Yeah.
And, to have kids and not raise your kids and to go 3 generations and still not get past 36.
Yeah.
The grandmother to the youngest child.
Mm-hmm.
That is a problem.
Yep.
And it was caused, and then a lot of people don't realize this, it was caused by the civil rights movement. The civil rights movement did not answer the question. It set up a different sets of rights for blacks. And then they have been indoctrinated with, this is our way to make it in the world. This is how we get even. This is our step up. Mm-hmm. This is our freebie. And civil rights are not equal rights. Civil rights are rights that, as a white person, and we say something, they would say, no, this is civil rights. They don't apply to you. They don't apply to you. And they do. But that's because all rights are equal.
Yeah.
And that's where we're at. And so the civil rights movement, if you think about it, it broke down all the black communities and the black businessmen that were entrepreneurs that were out there. Because you look at Fair Street, That was a thriving black community.
Mhm.
What'd they do? Civil rights, burned it down. They burned down Watts and places like that. That is why that occurs. And then like Canton, and if you look at that area in Fair Street, and you look at Hickory Street in Canton, and then we go through every town that had a black area and a white area. The goal was get rid of whitey. And like in Canton, as we got black leadership through the Truly administration, he was a black activist. He didn't want anybody. They boycotted the white-owned stores, and that was what they did in the '60s. But over time, Truly wanted every white store closed on the square and black businesses there.
Right.
And you want business.
Yeah.
It doesn't matter if it's black, white, green, yellow, blue, purple, Martian.
Yeah, and a lot of people are past that.
They are.
A lot of people want to be past the black and white. They just all want to be friends. They want to commingle. They want to do business with each other.
But what goes on? And now look at it this way: the older black politician and older whites and all that, they keep that old rhetoric going.
Absolutely.
People, I'm 63, but we're talking about the 70-year-olds. And then there's some of them that have it that trickle down in them. But the reality is we got to get away from it.
And it's just suppressing them.
And the younger kids get forward, but then the middle group of politicians, black politicians, and even white liberal politicians go, United Negro College Fund, somebody needs to be jumping into where they'll make that money. And all these different black groups that raised money in the 60s, they're trying to figure out how to keep it alive, and they take the money. So they come up with Black Lives Matter to replace this. And that's another group with another group of people that want to raise money. And in Black Lives Matters, you have just as many white liberals.
Right.
When you start looking at it,
that's all just a money scam too.
It's all money. Each one of these things. And they run commercials just like the pets dying.
Right.
You got to save the pets. You got to save everything. And we fall for it. We see that commercial and it comes on and it makes you so sad. And you go, I just can't look at that. I gotta that.
But that's when you contribute to your local animal shelter.
No, pick up your money and give it to a politician who's going to do something about the animal. Well, yeah, your local animal shelters, you need it. But if you'll contribute to a politician that needs to be in office, you might get rid of stuff like that.
That's true.
Because he will fund it and say, we got to have a spade neuter program that's free, that every Monday you bring people in, you bring your cats and dogs in, and we'll spade and neuter them for free.
That would be cool.
Wouldn't it?
That would be helping your constituents.
Community. That's cleaning up your community. Take a break. We're here on the Clay Edwards Show. Chip Matthews, Don McKenzie, WYAB. That's cleaning up your community. Take a break. We're here on the Clay Edwards Show. Chip Matthews, Don McKenzie, WYAB.
1039 WYAB.
I'm speaking with Lee Bounds of Rapid Rate Mortgage. Why is Rita Jensen the type of real estate professional you are looking for?
As a mortgage professional, I look for making transactions easier, and Rita Jensen with Remax Connection is a prime example of that. Her attention to detail, her strong communication skills really help us as a mortgage company make everything smooth from start contract to close. She helps me.
RitaJensen.net.
Shooters, are you ready for something epic? Big River Ballistics is officially opening its doors on September 13th, and you're invited. Join us at Big River Ballistics, the state's premier long-range shooting complex in Morton. You don't want to miss it. Mark your calendar now for Saturday, September 13th for the Big River Ballistics grand opening in Morton. Learn more at BigRiverBallistics.com. See you at the range.
It's time to fall into savings at Mazda of Jackson. With ball games, road trips, and all the busyness, don't miss a thing. With 2.9% financing for 36 months on a new 2025 Mazda CX-5. Or get 2.9% financing for 63 months on the 2025 CX-90. 1-year maintenance is included on your new vehicle purchase. And take advantage of the pre-tariff inventory that's almost gone. Shop online at MazdaofJackson.com or visit Mazda of Jackson, I-55 Frontage Road in Jackson.
Burgers, blues, barbecue, the name says it all. At our spots in Madison, downtown Brandon, and Flowwood at Dogwood, dive into mouth-watering award-winning burgers and barbecue like our tender brisket and savory pulled pork that'll have you licking your fingers clean. Our B3 Catering Company can handle any job from 5 to 5,000 people and with 2 food trucks ready for all your special events. Check out the all-new burgersblues.com to view our full menu, order carryout, and delivery by locally owned Take-A-Break Deliveries.
Hi, it's Jackson author Jeff Pettigo, and I've written a satirical novel you should read called City Zoo, an Unfairy Story, a witty Orwellian animal fable about the lying fake news media. What happens is a former circus elephant runs for animal zookeeper, and all the monkeys in the zoo's fairy tale news media go crazy trying to take him out. Sounds familiar. It's the perfect pop culture satire for the beach. Learn more about the novel City Zoo at cityzoo.us. cityzoo.us.
Antique Mall of the South has 14,000 square feet of pristine, clean floor space. Home to beautiful, timeless antique treasures. Antique Mall of the South is open Monday to Saturday, 10 to 5. Check them out online at antiquemallofthesouth.com or go to the Antique Mall of the South Facebook page. You can also read the dozens of 5-star reviews online. Come see for yourself at Antique Mall of the South in Ridgeland. Now open Monday to Saturday, 10 to 5. That's Antique Mall of the South, Highway 51 in Ridgeland.
You can show your pride and patriotism in honor of the 250th birthday of this great nation by proudly flying a flag. And a complete flag source on I-55 in Jackson is the place to find it. All sizes for all purposes. And they have the official 250-year celebration flag. Have a look at CompleteFlags.com. That's CompleteFlags.com.
Men, let's talk about low testosterone. Do you suffer from any of these symptoms? Low sex drive, ED. Are you always tired, depressed? You have loss of muscle mass? You're obese? Maybe you have loss of focus and drive? Then you, my friends, may suffer from low testosterone. Let my buddies over at Men's Health in Mississippi, located right there in Madison, check your numbers today. Trust me, she'll thank you for it. I promise. Check them out online at menshealthms.com. That's menshealthms.com. Men's Health Mississippi.
Broadcasting live from the Men's Health and Women's Wellness of Mississippi studios. This is the Clay Edwards Show.
I am Chuck Matthews, filling in for Clay Edwards along with Dawn McKenzie. We're in the Man Up MD studios, which I actually participate with.
Yeah.
You know, went in there and I started getting testosterone shots because Clay said I needed to go do it. My shots keep getting smaller and smaller. I don't need much. I don't need anything. Oh, you're good. But that's where you go. You go there and get juiced up, and then you're back to normal. And they're saying that
what's normal for you?
What's normal for me?
Is there such a thing? Can we find normal with Chip? No.
But this weekend you can be normal and you can come out and eat a pizza, or you can have some sandwiches. I had up the pictures of the Italian nachos.
You put some nice pictures of your food on Facebook, but is that really yours, or do you cut and paste?
Oh, Jenny does that.
Do you cut and paste?
No.
You cut and paste.
No, I do not cut and paste. That's the whole thing. I don't lie. That's what. Everybody, Chip, you always lie.
Yeah.
Well, no.
So good old Jeannie takes care of your Facebook page.
Jenny makes sure all that food
She
looks
needs
like
a
$1 million.
raise.
No.
Yes.
This radio show is here to promote people to come in, not to give out more of the money. I'm trying to make more. And then, of course, we have the greatest bar selection for any pizza place in the world, in the entire world. We got a phone call. Let's see if we can get this in before the news. Good morning, WYAB. Good morning.
Chip Matthews, how you doing?
I'm doing good. You've got less than 2 minutes.
Why do you do this?
Don, first off, welcome back.
Thank you very
He
much.
struggles when you're out, so don't take no more days off.
Okay.
And I thank you for advocating for Jenny to get a raise, because if she has to put up with Chip 8 hours a day,
Yeah,
she
don't you
deserves
know?
double the pay.
We're not
Do
open
you
8
agree?
hours.
I think she should go up. She should get a $10 an hour increase on her current salary.
You know, that's the problem. That's the problem is the society thinks people should make more money all the time. What's wrong with just doing a great job and make the money that you're supposed to make for what you were hired to do? The government says that minimum wage is $7 and whatever, and that's what you should get. And then
Well, I
you
think
do a better
Jenny's
job,
worth-
we'll double that.
Well, I think with the amount of work Jenny put in, she deserves triple that.
Just for working for you, Chip. No, not just
Right,
Jeannie.
absolutely.
Just
Hey,
Jeannie and
what's
just
the update
working
on
for
the
you.
car?
Huh?
What's the update on your car?
Oh, the update on my car is today. We were talking to the person last night on the phone, because we have a phone that we and a Facebook account, and we're talking to them, and we actually have an appointment to go there and look at the car, and I'm going with or without police there, which may be a bad idea, to go look at my car and verify the VIN numbers on it. But I'm pretty sure. I mean, all the other identifying marks that are there that I needed to ask about. I've seen pictures. I know exactly what I'm going to look at. And they sold my motor.
Are you willing to repurchase your car again?
I am willing to go up there and repurchase my car and arrest them.
Well, so are you planning to do a citizen arrest?
Yeah, can't you do that? Citizen arrest, citizen arrest. I'm carrying Barney Fife with me. No.
Okay.
But
huh?
No, I'm gonna get somebody to go. Once I go and locate it and find out where it actually is, because you can't trust that they're saying it's in Batesville, but until they give you an actual location to go to, they may be sitting in Jackson, and that's just a fake account. I'm sure it's a fake account.
Okay.
So
Why aren't you letting the police work this out?
well, I have given it to the police, and the police say they don't have time to go get it. One police officer even told me with the state agency that you got paid on insurance. You just need to let it go, let it go. I go, no, that's why people's insurance rates go through the roof, is because we don't go and prosecute the criminals.
You know, that's what they tell you in the UK is just when something gets stolen, we'll just file it on the insurance. That's what your insurance is for.
And see, and that's what's wrong. And see, that's what I'm saying. Everybody wants to take the easy way out. Everybody wants the easy money. And it's like, even when I talk about Canton corruption, that's what I'm talking about. I'm talking about you got to stand up, get on your 2 feet. You can't just let people steal. It hurts us all. Okay.
So how do you get them to go arrest them if they're not already willing to do it with the information to be given to them?
Well, once you get there, you dial 911, say, come on, you better come on now. We're fixing to start shooting. And they'll show up. I mean, you got to push it to happen sometimes.
Hey, Travarius, are you cooking anywhere this weekend?
You ain't got time for that. We got 40 seconds.
Well, hurry up. Yes or no?
Well, no, I'm taking the weekend off.
Okay.
Yeah, good. There won't be any more sick people in America. We'll talk to you on later on, and you can call back in the next hour. We'll be around. We'll be back. Steak night at Rattler's Ferry tonight.
Yep. With the Dirt Road Cadillacs playing.
Cadillac.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
Pretty
y'all
good people.
get out and see somebody. Acme Pizza has Jamie Eisenhood. We'll be back with the second hour of the Clay Edwards Show in just a bit right here on WYAB. Remember the Kim Wade Show at 4 and at 6 o'clock, the warning of the gunfire of Jackson.
The Gun and Knife Show.
lights for the soul of America. I'm gonna need solutions only people have been in charge for a while now, and I'm not seeing too many positive solutions. You never met him, Strap in, turn up the volume, and get ready, Jackson, for unfiltered, no sugar added talk radio. It's award-winning podcaster Clay Edwards.
It's award-winning Chip Matthews right now, filling in for Clay Edwards this morning on the Clay Edwards Show, along with Dawn McKenzie here on WYAB, your home of Radio Strongman.
Kim Wade.
Oh, yeah.
And he brings the Gun and Life show every
Tonight,
Friday.
The Killing Fields, you're 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 10 hours away from the beginning of the weekend. And remember, we have a Jackson State home game this week with Tuskegee. So be careful. Be careful out there. Now, State, Siri, tell me, where is State playing this weekend?
I know Ole Miss is at home, aren't they? Isn't Ole Miss playing Arkansas?
Okay, yeah. Ole Miss is playing Arkansas and
Arkansas.
And Mississippi State is playing Alcorn State at versus they're at home.
I think Ole Miss is supposed to be playing wear their stripes where they wear different sections in the stadium, wear different color shirts. It's supposed to be going on this weekend.
They send that to us.
Yeah, that's pretty cool.
Okay. I don't know what we're doing this weekend. I know last weekend Kentucky did blue and white. Did not help them. Ole Miss went Kroger and won.
Yeah.
Their stadium's Kroger Stadium. So State will be playing Alcorn State. And we'll see how that goes as the HBCU comes to town.
Yeah.
But, I always respect Alcorn State. They have always
That's
been,
where Jerry Rice went to college.
No.
Alcorn is down by Port Gibson, isn't it?
That's where Steve
What's the one
McNair. Steve McNair was there.
Oh, okay.
Jerry Rice is
he
where?
Went to the one up north.
What's it called?
I don't remember.
What is wrong with you? Mississippi Valley State.
Yes, Mississippi Valley State. Yep.
And they wore the green and red. They looked like Christmas trees. And those green uniforms with red stripes. And then, of course, Walter Payton came out of where?
Jackson State.
Okay. And there are others, Jackie Slater and other people. Those schools have put out some great football players, and then so is Ole Miss and State.
Yeah. So how is Ole Miss gonna?
Southern had one good player, right? No, two.
Who were?
Ray Guy.
And Brett Favre.
Yeah, I guess you can say Brett Favre.
Who else?
That's all I got.
Oh, okay. So how is Ole Miss gonna stand up against
Arkansas?
Arkansas.
That's why I cooked pork all night last night. It's a barbecue.
Yeah.
And the Rebels are coming to town to barbecue.
Yeah.
Yes, sir. Then we're going to barbecue some hog this weekend. And the game's just where you'll know. Mississippi State and Alcorn, 5 p.m. Ole Miss, Arkansas, 6 p.m. USM and Appalachian State is at 6 p.m. And Tuskegee and Jackson State is at 2 o'clock in the afternoon. Don't want to get in the way. And look, they'll be down there cooking on the grounds at Jackson State beginning, probably tonight.
Yeah.
They can tailgate. They're getting good at it.
I love their Sonic Boom band.
Oh, yeah.
That just brings chills to my body when I hear them.
But I had the picture of young J-Sets that I posted online, and that's what got me kicked off of Facebook. Video. I'm just void from video on Facebook.
Look, we're gonna have to you're gonna have to straighten your act up.
It also, along with the video, they said you cannot monetize. We will not pay you. I said, okay.
Yeah.
And I got a check for before I got cut off, 69 cents.
Oh wow.
I went,
they really hurt
you. Thank you, Facebook. Clay's over there with him $50,000 and $60,000 checks, and I'm going, 69. Well, you're in trouble. That's why You got to run it through the filter. Like we're still allowed to post the show after the show.
Nothing live.
Nothing live.
Yeah, we had a good streak going on there.
I had a great streak.
You got to be more careful with what you do.
I'll be back live on the 28th.
I work hard for my money.
Yes, you're 69 cents. The good old Facebook world. And then, by the way, if y'all would like to sponsor the Chuck Matthews Show or the Clay Edwards Show or anybody, just give us a call. We'll get you on there. We got some spaces still available on LSU football.
We can fix you up.
And we're the home of LSU football here on this station.
Sure.
Wow. Imagine that. And Lolly Dude and I don't know if you know Lolly Dude.
Who in the world is Lolly Dude?
Lolly Dude was when he used to own Lolly Dude's Pizza in Kosciuszko.
Mm-hmm.
But Lolly Dude was a character that was at Z106.
Okay.
And he came from Bunkie, Louisiana. So we'll be getting in touch with him in Bunkie, Louisiana. And he goes on, I don't know what football. He does a lot of sports broadcasting, and he was a wrestler, Crybaby Buckskin. But he was Lolly Dude was a big radio name around here for a while, and yes, I named him. And we're going to be on we're going to have him call in during the LSU week.
Yeah.
And talk some Ole Miss LSU.
I still wish we could find Hillbilly Willie.
I want to find Hillbilly Willie.
Anybody know who Hillbilly Willie
Hillbilly
is?
Willie was from Vicksburg. He did the mornings at WKYV.
Yeah.
KY Country.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was easy to listen to.
Mm-hmm. Sure was.
Okay.
So do you have any what do you think the score is going to be with Ole Miss and Arkansas? I mean, can we just get a little rivalry going on here? What you think?
Well, let's put it this way. My grandfather was an Arkansas fan on my dad's side.
Mm-hmm.
So I try to be nice and not knock Arkansas too bad.
Right.
So we'll probably beat them 68-42.
Yeah.
Unless some craziness goes on and they throw a play. I mean,
didn't your quarterback get hurt in practice or something here this past week?
Yeah. They always put him on it. For years, it seems like Lane Kiffin always reports his quarterback is injured.
Uh-huh. So it's strategy.
But he always plays.
Yeah.
So we'll see what happens. I don't know what we
So
got.
he plays that mental game.
Yeah. Well,
he plays that long game mentally.
It's not a mental game if it starts happening every week. But I mean, sometimes you got dinged up, this, that, and the other. It happens.
Yeah.
But I would like to see him run more.
Mm-hmm.
He's supposed to be a great runner, and all we're doing is passing the ball. But we're playing Arkansas this week.
Mm-hmm.
So
yeah,
it's time to throw. It's time to run all over them.
Yeah.
And they'll show up with 4 or 5 big giant hog running backs that we will make all Americans this week. And it happens every time.
So outside of Mississippi State and Ole Miss being the big rivals, who is Ole Miss's number one rival? Besides LSU, what's number 3?
Besides LSU?
Yeah, besides State, LSU, who would be the third one?
It would have to be Southern Mississippi.
Really?
Because we don't play them.
I know, but that's not even fun.
Yeah. You just cut them off. They got to be your biggest rival.
Okay. So,
not you.
So
you won't mean
outside
it.
of Louisiana and Mississippi, who is their biggest rival?
Alabama would be next.
Okay.
Then Auburn.
Yeah.
Then South Carolina. Then Florida.
Mm-hmm. So didn't they?
Oh, I'm leaving out some school, right? Is that what you're saying?
Yeah. I'm trying to get you there.
Cal College.
Yeah. Okay.
I've heard of them.
Uh-huh. There you go.
Can't call it a rivalry, though.
You can't.
You can't.
Mm-mm.
Can't hear when you go to their stadium. It's out there in the middle of a pasture.
Oh, really?
Oh, yeah. Cal College.
Cal College. Huh?
Cal College.
I gotcha.
And I only do that because Clay
Mm-hmm.
Clay and I used to be strong into our discussions of our universities and how much we liked each one. Now, Clay went with me to a Texas game, Ole Miss, Texas, and of course he rooted for Texas. So, filling in on his show, it's only appropriate that I give his college little college, and that's right there by Mississippi Women's College.
Mm-hmm. Oh, you're going to go there.
Yes, I'm going to go there. And do that.
Well, I hope all the team. I hope all our home teams win this year.
And see,
this
that's
week.
the attitude I don't like.
Yeah.
That nice. I hope we all go out and do great. I'm for everybody from Mississippi.
Well, I have friends everywhere, and I love them all. Mm-hmm.
Andrew Gasser just sent me a message saying Trump has announced that a shooter was caught.
Yep.
We said that, didn't we?
No, we haven't.
We haven't
didn't get
said
there
it.
yet. We got to talking about football.
We let the lawyer, the news say it.
Yeah.
Okay, it's time to take a break. And we'll be back and we'll talk more about everything going on in the world. And
then some.
Yeah. Oh, very much. And then some. We'll be right back on the Clay Edwards Show. Chip Matthews, Don McKenzie filling in on a Friday. And then some. We'll be right back on the Clay Edwards Show. Chip Matthews, Don McKenzie filling in on a Friday.
WYAB.
Ladies, tired of running on empty, sleepless nights, mood swings, stubborn weight, skin that has lost its glow? It is not just getting older. It is your body begging for help. Hey, y'all, I'm Morgan at Women's Wellness in Mississippi. At Women's Wellness in Mississippi, we bring it all together. Hormone therapy, medical weight loss, and the latest, greatest aesthetic treatments like facials, lasers, Botox, and so much more. This is where wellness and beauty meet so that you can feel amazing inside and out. At Women's Wellness in Mississippi, the best version of you is waiting right around the corner.
UrgeVet Emergency Vets Madison has been serving your pets for 5 years now. From late night emergencies to weekend worries, we have been here caring for your pets when your regular vet isn't available.
From the moment you walk in the door, our team of veterinary professionals is here to care for your pets at all hours of the nights, on weekends, and holidays. Located at 15 Olympic Way in Madison. Call us at 601-790-1918. UrgeVet, always here when your pet needs us most.
Get a great deal on versatile Kubota equipment today, like the Kubota L-Series compact tractor, the #1 selling compact tractor in the U.S., C-Series mowers, and Sidekick utility vehicles. Stop by your local Kubota dealer today. Right now, bring home select Kubota equipment with 0% financing available or save up to $3,500. Now through September 30th. See us or go to KubotaUSA.com for full disclaimer.
Divini Equipment, serving you in Madison and Jackson. Stop, call, or click at DiviniEquipment.com.
I've always believed that being your jeweler means being there for you with the highest quality jewelry repair and custom design services in the state. I'm John Ravenstein.
I'm Corey Ravenstein. That's why here at Juniker Jewelry Company, you'll find the largest team of fine jewelry professionals and artisans in Mississippi.
Only here at Juniker's will you find 4 master goldsmiths. We do everything in-house. Your jewelry never leaves our shop.
We even have jewelry designers on staff to help you create that one-of-a-kind piece you've always dreamed of.
Juniker's master craftsmen set the stones, work the metals, and polish everything to perfection.
There is almost nothing we can't create or fix like new again.
For Mississippi's finest jewelry repair and true old-world craftsmanship, come see us at Juniker Jewelry Company.
Our trusted jewelry professionals are here for you.
Juniker Jewelry Company, Mississippi's direct diamond importer. 1485 Highland Colony Parkway, just south of 463 in Madison, and JunikerJewelry.com.
Hey guys, this is Casey Ellis with Ellis Autoplex, located on Highway 471 in Brandon. Ellis Autoplex, known as Little Truck City, is your old school mom and pop style dealership that's family owned and operated. We specialize in 4-wheel drive trucks, but don't worry, we have cars and SUVs too. Looking to sell your vehicle? Bring it by Ellis Autoplex, where we pay fair market value and we cut you a check on the spot. Need your vehicle service or repaired? We can handle that too. Shop us online or set your appointment at ellisautoplex.com. That's ellisautoplex.com.
Feeling a little less these days? Less energy? Less drive? You're not just getting older. It could be low testosterone. It impacts millions of men, affecting your energy, mood, and even your performance. but there's a clear answer. Men's Health of Mississippi is offering a free testosterone screening. That's right, a free test to see if low T is holding you back. Take control. Reclaim your vitality. It's time for the edge you need, the care you deserve. Schedule your free screening today at menshealthms.com.
Looking for adventure, amazing food, and a little relaxation all in one place? You'll find it at Cypress Point Resort in Brandon. Load up the family and experience a real drive-through safari, petting zoo, and thrilling guided Jeep tours. Then slow it down with mouth-watering steaks at the steakhouse, or grab drinks and live music at the tavern. Planning a wedding or reunion? Cypress Point Resort has beautiful venues and cozy lodging. Ready for your big day or just a weekend escape? It's everything you love about the outdoors with a touch of luxury. Cypress Point Resort. Wild fun right around the corner.
Are you a wine enthusiast? Are you looking for the perfect bottle to elevate your next dinner? The ultimate destination for wine lovers is 042 Wine and Spirits on West Government Street in Brandon. They're locally owned, they're locally operated. 042 Wine offers something for everyone, from local favorites to rare vintage wines. 042 Wine and Spirits can help you find your next favorite wine. The friendly and knowledgeable folks at 042 Wine and Spirits will help you find the perfect bottle for every occasion. 042 Wine and Spirits, located on West Government Street in Brandon.
Broadcasting live from the Men's Health and Women's Wellness of Mississippi studio. This is the Clay Edwards Show.
It is, and it is the Clay Edwards Show. Chip Matthews, Don McKenzie sitting in. Oh, we're in here talking restaurant business. Y'all, I want y'all to understand, with Ole Miss and State playing out of town, and the same for Southern, whenever they play, when they play somewhere, well, they're not playing out of town. They're playing in state, in Oxford and Starkville and Hattiesburg. You need to be thinking about your local restaurants. They're going through the time of the year when they want to be supportive of those football teams. But I'm going to tell you what, for years, you knew that September was going to be slow for the first 2 weeks.
Yep.
And then it was going to pick up as soon as everybody lost football games. Well, now we don't lose football games.
Right.
And that year that we all wound up on the front cover of the, what was it, Sports Illustrated, and we were 1 and 2 in the country. Your restaurants in the Jackson metro area, and this was Canton, and this was Madison, and all of that, and Ridgeland, those restaurants hurt. Flowood, all that area. The restaurants hurt locally because you all go up there to spend tons of money. And that's good. That's good. But think about your local restaurants if you're going to be in town this weekend. Go and eat one of them. Go, especially one that's called Rattler's Ferry Trading Post or the other one that's called Acme Pizza.
Absolutely.
They're on your way home from anywhere.
Yeah.
But go in and support the local restaurants. I mean, the Martins, the who else advertises it?
Cameron's Garage.
Cypress
Point.
Yeah, they ate it out at Cerami's the other day. They were in there while I was in there.
Cerami's.
All
your local mom and pops.
People that you can go shake the hand of the owner.
Yeah.
Burgers and Blues.
Yeah.
Go where you can shake the hand of the owner. You learn the people that own the restaurant. And if you shake the hand of the owner, more than likely, every time you walk in, he will shake your hand because they do appreciate your business. They do care about you. And during the first part of the year through really the fair, the local restaurants need to see your face more often.
That's right.
Because it gets tough.
And we support our communities too.
Yes.
And those big box
this
chain restaurants don't support their communities.
Well, this radio station will fill up your building. I mean, period. Acme Pizza has never advertised $1 on any other radio station. And y'all all know that I started Z106 and I've been in radio forever. And I know that those places will fill me up.
Yep.
But I'm full from this place.
Yeah.
Don't have to spend that extra money.
It's
Don't
nice.
have to put up with corporate media. Do it here.
Yeah.
Where people are local and taken care of.
Mhm.
Don't have to ask the government. I mean, the other radio station in town that does news talk and has a few clowns on the air there, they are 60 or 70% of their income comes from the state of Mississippi. Your tax dollars.
Right. We don't allow that here.
We don't allow that here. This is supported by the local people and the people that want to do the right thing. So when you think about advertising, You call us up. You call Clay, call Dawn, call me, call the station, talk to Matt.
Yep.
Buy radio here. And don't hold it against us that we carry LSU football. Please don't. It's good to keep up with the Tigers.
Yeah.
Especially when we beat them this year. State always gives them hell.
Well, they're not quite the team that they used to be, are they?
Yeah, they're supposed to be.
They're supposed to be?
They're supposed to be. What are they, number 2 or 3 in the country?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, right now, they'll fall.
You think?
When you get on top, you always fall. That's just the rule. Yeah, that's the rule.
Yeah.
Okay, y'all, there's a lot of news coming out about Charlie Kirk's shooter has been
captured
and is in custody.
Yep.
And there'll be more coming out on that on TV. And, of course, you'll have an actual update from Charlie Kirk's radio show, Turning Point USA show. It's a Charlie Kirk show, but it's
Turning Point USA.
Turning Point is his organization.
Right.
But they're on every day here from 2 to 4 before the great Kim Wade show.
Mm-hmm.
And they have fill-in people, and they're distraught, but they're on the air and they're talking. So y'all tune in this afternoon here, and you'll get more information than you can from anywhere else in town because you'll be getting it from the horse's mouth.
Absolutely.
So, but anyway, so y'all go out and support everybody. Dawn, out at your place tonight, you have Dirt Road Cadillac.
Dirt Road Cadillacs.
And then tomorrow night you have
the McGee's.
The McGee's.
And then Sunday is the wonderful Bubba Wingfield.
Bubba.
Yep.
I'm good. That's good to see Bubba. I got to get him into Acme Pizza. I've got to get him into Acme.
It would be good.
In a few weeks, let's say on the 20th, our news director, Chris Davis, who hosts the Blues Hour, Blues and Arts Hour that comes up at 9:00 this morning, will be playing live at Acme Pizza. We're not selling tickets this time. You can just come on in and check it out.
Yeah.
And we don't sell
that
tickets.
Place fills up quick.
Fills up quick,
get in there
especially with Chris playing. It will be. I mean, that is a feature in itself. I mean, he plays music, and look, you got to remember at Acme Pizza, we don't have bands that come in and it's same song, different hair. They come in and play different stuff.
Yeah,
and good stuff. He'll be playing some Warren Zevon. You don't know Warren Zevon?
That was before my time.
Werewolf to London.
Yeah.
Okay. See there? Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, we're going to take another break, and we're going to come back and talk some real politics on the other side. Y'all remember, you're 9.5 hours away from having to strap down in Jacktown. Kim Wade Show will get you on your way. Okay, we'll be back in just a moment right here on the Clay Edwards Show with Chip and Dawn filling in on WYAB. Back in just a moment right here on the Clay Edwards Show with Chip and Dawn.
Keep it tuned here to 103.9 WYAB.
This is Central Mississippi's Stimulating Talk.
103.9 WYAB. Pocahontas, Jackson.
I'm Sean Yurtkaran, and I've spent nearly 20 years in the courtroom, first as a prosecutor in Hinds County, now fighting for my clients as a defense attorney. I know how the system works, and I know how to protect your rights. If you're facing criminal charges, don't wait. Call me at 601-862-1320 or visit me at onetextlaw.com. That's onetextlaw.com. Serious cases need serious defense. And remember, just because you did it doesn't mean you're guilty. Let's get to work.
Looking for the perfect spot to unwind with friends and family? El Patrio Mexican Restaurant is calling your name. With locations in Flowood and Cross Gates, Brandon, El Patrio is the cozy, family-owned gym where great food meets great times. Enjoy El Patrio's signature margaritas and happy hour specials that keep their customers coming back for more. Indulge in their authentic Mexican dishes prepared with love and served in a warm, family-friendly atmosphere. Come to El Patrio and taste the traditions. El Patrio, where family, flavor, and fun come together.
Craving something extraordinary in Jackson? Manship Restaurant is where your taste buds hit the jackpot. Join us for happy hour every day from 3 to 6 p.m. where your wallet will thank you and your stomach will sing. Indulge in half-price wood-fired pizzas because why pay full price for half the fun? And for just $5, dive into our private barrel bourbon picks. That's right, luxury on a budget. Plus, beat the heat with our frozen drink special, a tropical escape without the travel expenses. Make your way to the Manship where happy hour isn't just a time, it's an experience.
We all make plans for the future, but car accidents, break-ins, and unexpected fires can disrupt those plans. At Shelter Insurance, our agents help design insurance plans that work for you and help protect what matters most. Shelter Insurance. We're your shield. We're your shelter.
Let Shelter be your shield. Come see me, Jamie Creel, 601-992-6000.
It's time to fall into savings at Mazda of Jackson. With ball games, road trips, and all the busyness, don't miss a thing. With 2.9% financing for 36 months on a new 2025 Mazda CX-5. Or get 2.9% financing for 63 months on the 2025 CX-90. 1-year maintenance is included on your new vehicle purchase. And take advantage of the pre-tariff inventory that's almost gone. Shop online at MazdaofJackson.com or visit Mazda of Jackson, I-55 Frontage Road in Jackson.
Looking for the ultimate reset for your body and skin? At Core Wellness and Recovery, you'll find next level services like cryotherapy, red light therapy, infrared sauna, body sculpting, and advanced facials. Whether you want to boost performance, recover faster, or just feel your best, Core Wellness and Recovery delivers real results with zero downtime. From muscle relief to radiant skin, this is self-care redefined. Come experience the future of wellness, Core Wellness and Recovery, just off Highland Colony in Ridgeland. Book now at corewellnessandrecovery.com.
For decades, you've known the name Martin's for good times, great food, and the best live music. Now that's happening at 2 locations, downtown Jackson and Livingston. Check the websites, martinslivingstonms.com and martinsdowntownjxn.com for the many special events and live music lineups. You can chill with friends on the big patio at the Livingston location and enjoy the blue plate lunches and nightly drink specials. Martin's, downtown and Livingston.
Acme Pizza and Daiquiris at Fannin Mart on the Res is quickly becoming Rankin County's go-to spot for pizza, burgers, pasta, appetizers, daiquiris, and more. Try their famous Wheel of Flavor pizza. You can add up to 3 different specialty pizzas onto one pie, such as the Margarita, Sergeant Pepperoni, Acme Beat Buster, Pig, 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 Pesto Chicken, the Old Mexico, the Supreme, or hey, just build your own custom pizza. Acme also has a full bar with 9 different frozen daiquiris to choose from. Open daily at 4 p.m. Acme Pizza and Daiquiris.
Broadcasting live from the Men's Health and Women's Wellness of Mississippi studios. This is the Clay Edwards Show.
This is Chip Matthews filling in for Clay Edwards today. I just saw where he posted that they got the SOB.
Mm-hmm.
And then I saw where Daryl had posted it. Yeah.
Looks like he was 22 years old.
Okay.
What
So
a shame.
you go through the details of what you have there.
What I have is his name
And
is
y'all were talking about the person that shot at Charlie Kirk.
Yeah.
Charlie Kirk,
Yeah.
excuse me. And this is the details that we have so far
Right.
that are part of the breaking news.
And he's 22 years old, and his name is Tyler Robinson. And his pastor, his preacher, realized that he was the suspect, and contacted his father, Tyler's father, and his father held him in custody until the police could arrive to take him into custody. And how hard that must be for a parent to know that their child committed such a heinous crime against another human being. So kudos to the pastor and to his dad for doing the right thing.
I mean, you're saving his life.
Mhm.
Maybe. No, because they're going to seek the death penalty. He's a dead man.
Yeah.
He's a dead man.
But just to be 22 years old.
Well, that's what I'm getting at. These kids are radicalized, and as they learn about history in abridged form,
Mm-hmm.
and then are being taught by teachers that aren't qualified or teachers that are liberal who are teaching hate more than teaching school.
Yeah. Or even just the politicians.
They
They spew hate And the Republicans have a right to be Republicans just as much as the Democrats have a right to be Democrats, and we're all Americans.
I mean, basically, everybody can be whatever they want to be. You can be a Republican or a Democrat. That's you get choice in America, or you can be neither.
Mm-hmm.
But when a school says you got to be one or the other,
Right.
I mean, look at it this way: in City Hall in Canton, we don't even have an American flag.
Well,
we're going to take care of that.
Yeah, that's
I
not
need
right.
to go buy
That's
complete.
wrong.
I need to go buy complete flag source. But I mean, what are you teaching? What message are you sending when you don't have what you need to be an American? And if you carry any hate about the past or reparations or anything like that that you think you won't,
Mm-hmm.
I mean, what are we saying to the kids, to the youth? I mean, the youth get programmed. I mean, the youth are like a little computer.
Oh yeah.
He was programmed this way.
Yep, and most definitely.
And everything got crossed up. Everything happened.
Yeah.
Teachers along
They're
the
growing
way.
our own terrorists,
I mean,
homegrown terrorists.
It's great to know that his preacher, he had a church.
Yep.
But how did he have a loose screw? That's the question. And
I don't know.
I don't want to find out that he had a priest and something strange was going on, but that's your situation. You know,
It's terrible.
It is terrible, and it's completely about that. And you got people that are going to be jumping up and down saying, "Kill somebody, kill somebody, kill somebody." Y'all, it's got to go through the process, through the system. That is why, and I believe last night when they showed up, they already had him. They already knew where they were going, but they were still gathering evidence to take care of him.
Yeah.
And here he is, a picture of him here.
22 years old.
22 years old. I mean,
He
there's
just
the rifle. The
ruined
rifle
his
looks
life.
like the rifle that they show. Are you looking at the
I haven't seen the rifle.
bolt action rifle? It
Mhm.
looks like Lee Harvey Oswald's rifle.
Hmm.
Did they ever find? Yeah. And then that's the guy. You got that picture?
Yeah, I haven't seen that picture, but
Yeah.
I did see
And
one
then
that was
they-
posted. Yeah, I saw that one.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
You know,
Mm-mm. Well,
be the change is what his shirt says there.
really?
Be the change.
Hmm.
So what in the world happened to this guy to make him want to be like that?
We'll find out soon.
And I'm looking here and everybody's saying shoot him in the neck, this, that, and other. It's good to have all the hate, but there you go.
This is a Fox News alert. I'm Marianne Rafferty live in Los Angeles. We are just getting word that the suspected shooter accused of starting a fire and then ambushing first responders, killing 2 firefighters and wounding at least one that we heard was in surgery earlier, that a person was found with a gunshot wound. They believe that is the shooter.
That's something
This is a
else.
Fox News alert.
I
I'm
didn't-
Marianne Rafferty live.
You know, and a lot of people forget that at the same time the other day, I mean, they've got this guy and you got this other shooter they're looking for, but that doesn't have anything to do with that. But, you know, you had a shooting at the same time as Charlie Kirk that happened on a Denver school campus.
Mm-hmm.
And 2 people were killed. And then he, of course, committed suicide
Right.
on campus, and he had injured some people. And they're not jumping up and down. They would have taken that killing and started screaming about why we need gun control.
Yeah.
Okay. And you know that.
Yeah.
We all know that.
Yep.
You know? And then this happened and they silenced a voice.
Mm-hmm.
And then Democrats on the Hill and the activists, the elected Democrats. That's the bad thing about this. You need to separate the people known as Democrats and the people that are elected as Democrats, because the elected Democrats seem to be the crazy ones.
Right.
Because they have to stir the rhetoric in order to raise the money to be in office, and they want to say that we're all bad. White man bad.
Yeah.
Republican bad. And they stir the rhetoric. You'll have a white man standing there saying white man bad.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't understand that. Biden did it 1,000,000 times. So you go, okay. But I mean, had Charlie Kirk, they're not calling for gun control. They're asking for more security. That's what the legislators are doing. You need to be prepared. Keep your head on a swivel. Watch what's going on around you. But I mean, in Jackson, you could get shot this weekend.
Yep.
And it'd be Democrat on Democrat, black on black.
Mm-hmm.
You know, when this guy shot Charlie Kirk, white on white.
Yeah.
You know, it is what it is. You hear the numbers. I remember Charlie Kirk saying the numbers a few weeks ago. 13% of the country is black.
Mm-hmm.
They commit 51% of the crimes.
Yep.
And it's like a 70% for the murders. And it shouldn't be broken down that way, but it is if you want to look at race. Let's see what's going on the phone. Let's go. YAB. Hey.
Let's see what's going on the phone. Let's go.
Hey, man, how you doing?
I'm doing all right. Turn down your radio.
I just did.
Okay. What's up?
I just want to offer a comment for observation. You know, we had the threat through the HBCUs in the Southeast yesterday.
Right.
Totally undefined, totally without any substantial physical evidence or anything that's come out of what I would say official
Right.
officers saying. So why would that happen? And if you remember the statements made about it, they said it was tied to the Charlie Kirk shooting. And then the only person that I know of that considers himself a national spokesman for the black community is Al Sharpton. Was the only person that I have seen that commented on. So I'm simply offering that based off of the pressure that's been put on the Hispanic community and illegal immigrants due to arresting people with criminal records or committing crimes against people in this country, and with the pressure that's been submitted based off of the stabbing of the girl on the subway in Charlotte, that I think it's considerably worth looking at that whole HBCU threat was simply a false attempt to change the narrative.
And look,
back to what they want it to be. Now, I can't validate that, but when you just sit back and look at it, and then look at the only person that commented on it almost immediately, and I've seen no other leaders do that in the black community.
And see,
it stands to reason that's plausible.
And who created the threat? Why would when they came out with the HBCU thing?
It was it's totally random.
It just seemed like we want to get in the news.
Exactly, but I'm saying pointedly, it was to bring back the narrative of no, all this violence is equal. It's also against people of color. Now, I'm not saying that there's not crazies out there that target people simply because of their skin color. That is a fact.
Yeah, we know that.
But I am saying that in the case of the HBCU issue, I think it's worth considering that it was done purely to reshape the narrative because of the pressure that's been put on those two communities with recent events. And I'll leave it at that.
I agree with you 1,000%. Because that's the way I see that. Thank you for calling.
1,000%. Because that's the way I see
it. Seems like Democrats, political Democrats, not the people.
Mm-hmm.
It seems like,
and especially if you're in the HBCUs, they work to program you to be a black activist.
And especially if you're
whether
in the
you
HBCUs,
want to be or not,
they work to program.
They program you and make you, and they because you're all there. They say you got to stand up for your race. You got to stand up for your race. You got to stand up for your race. They hear that so much there. You got to stand up because we've been oppressed for so long. You got to stand up for this.
You got to stand up for your race. They hear
that's what goes on at these colleges. The indoctrination is same for what goes on at Ole Miss. Under white liberal professors. Saying
you got to be a Democrat.
You got to be a Democrat. You got to look. You got to look beyond the walls. You're here at Ole Miss, where we did blacks wrong, and never mind. James Meredith did go to school there and did graduate from there.
Right.
But he fought like hell to get in there, but that was a different time. But you want to keep bringing it up. I mean, he has his own statue there, and I speak with Mr. Meredith on a regular basis. I see him. He's at the, I see him out.
Right.
And he wants equal rights, not civil rights. The man walked from Memphis to Jackson after he got into Ole Miss.
Yeah, he walked to school.
And, he walked to Jackson too, to the Capitol.
He did.
But listen to this. He didn't walk down I-55. He walked down Highway 51.
Right.
Yeah, I wouldn't walk down I-51 and think that I was going to be alive to make it to Jackson. And that doesn't have anything to do with rednecks riding by shooting at me. Doesn't have anything to do with that.
Yeah.
I mean, think about it.
Yeah.
And so we keep that narrative alive. It's like the lady running up against Cindy Hyde Smith just because she's Emmett Till's cousin, sister, something.
Right.
I mean, yeah, you got a name that's known, and you're going to try to rectify a killing that took place years ago that in reality, we don't know everything about it.
Right.
You had this accusation, that accusation, and then he was killed. Okay. Somebody whistled at a girl. Okay. And, in some circles, black and white doesn't matter. If I whistle at the wrong white girl, you could wind up dead.
That's right.
But
you could.
sometime Bubba don't like you.
He'll be messing with his woman.
But everybody had to turn everything into a racial hate crime when it might not have been.
Right.
And they would hate for me to be right today. There's no way to prove that I'm right or wrong by making that comment, but they would hate for me to be right because then we'd have to take down markers and you wouldn't have somebody to prop up. I mean, lots of people have been killed for all the wrong reasons. Like Charlie Kirk has now been killed for nothing but for what he believed in.
Right.
Okay. And a white guy did it. Y'all are going to be outraged.
Yeah, I think the war, like we said in our first hour of the show, we're past being black and white. Now it's moving on to Republican, Democrat.
Right. And but then in that we got to go human Democrats, which are the soul of the people that I see that walk into church and walk into that. I can walk around Canton and talk to thousands of blacks who one like me. That's, some people say that that's been possible. But you walk around, you talk to people and shake their hands and ask them how they're doing. That's what normal people do. Politicians don't do that. Politicians, why do we have a black caucus? Why do we allow us to have a Mississippi Black Caucus?
Yeah.
Why do they allow to have a United States Black Caucus? The Black Caucus votes as a block. And that's not right. I mean, that's just like Gerald Steen.
That's like the Three Amigos on the Madison County Supervisors.
If there's a set rule on what you're going to vote on before you walk in the room, and you're not supposed to be getting together to do that, you're supposed to listen to the bill and think honestly and vote your conscience.
Don't happen.
They had these groups that they get into when they work on their conscience to say, this is what you're going to do.
Right. This is how this benefits us.
They get into when they work on their conscience.
Let's take the last break here on the Clay Edwards Show.
Right.
Chip Matthews
This
filling
is how
in
this
along with Don
benefits
McKenzie.
us.
We're heard every morning. 6
take the last break
a.m.
here
right
on
here
the
on
Clay
this
Edwards
wonderful
Show.
WYAB
filling
and
in
all over
along
the
with
world.
Don McKenzie.
And
We're
even
heard
today,
every
we're
morning.
live
6
in
a.m.
Pocahontas,
right here on this
Mississippi.
wonderful WYAB and all over the world.
And,
All the way.
And even
and
today,
in Little Rock,
we're
Arkansas.
live in
Yes, sir.
Pocahontas, Mississippi.
And in China.
And
All the way.
She
and
just
in
texted
Little
me.
Rock,
She
Arkansas.
did?
No,
Yes,
she,
sir.
he.
Oh, she.
And
Okay.
The
in
main
China.
man.
Yeah, I gotcha.
He and I talk.
Yeah.
She just texted me.
She did?
No, he.
We'll be back with more right here.
Okay.
The man, yeah.
Yeah, I gotcha.
He and I talk.
Yeah.
We go, swing on honk, king on honk.
1039 WYAB.
If you want the best health care, where do you go? The Mayo Clinic. If you want the best care for your vehicle, where do you go? Mayo Auto Clinic in Raymond. Mayo Auto Clinic does foreign and domestic vehicles and diesel repair. Mayo Auto Clinic has ASE certified techs with over 25 years of experience. You can extend the life of your car or truck when you take it to Mayo Auto Clinic. For cost-effective repairs and maintenance, go to the best, Mayo Auto Clinic. Open weekdays at 7 a.m. Highway 18 in Raymond.
The mowing season is full on here in Mississippi. I'm David Frederick, owner of Frederick Sales and Service in Brandon. The industry-changing Exmark Laser Z commercial mower turns 30 years old this year and has been redesigned with even more great features you just have to see. We have a sale going on with instant rebates, and 0% financing is available too. Stop by our store and let our award-winning staff show you the Exmark difference. Fredericks and Exmark, over 3 decades serving you in Brandon since 1993.
Here's a word from John White, the owner of Two Gun Tactical in Flowood and Ridgeland.
I carry a gun every day, all the time. Last year in America, 2 million legal guns were pulled, and it stopped the threat. So I'm really wearing a firearm just to stop the threat. There's more likelihood of me just pulling it and not using it than there is using it. TwoGunTactical.com, TwoGunTactical.com.
Two Gun Tactical, the South's only country club.
Hey, this is Travis with Rapid Oil Change, the leader in fast service and fleet account maintenance for over 40 years. Providing routine maintenance for most makes and models, keeping downtime to a minimum. We've set most local and national fleet accounts. Can't see at night? Headlights faded? Check out our newest service, the Bright Line Headlight Restore Kit by Mighty Automotive. Available now. Keep your vehicle ready for the road ahead and drive hard with Casserole Edge. Open 6 days a week with 6 locations to serve. Visit us online for specials at oilchangems.com.
Looking to elevate your ride? Weston Automotive and Rick's Pro Truck have you covered. From rugged bumpers to sleek step bars, Weston's top-notch accessories will transform your truck into a head turner. And at Rick's Pro Truck, we specialize in custom installations that bring your vision to life. Visit us today for expert advice and unbeatable deals. Weston Automotive and Rick's Pro Truck, where your truck's potential comes alive. Weston and RPT. Trucks live here.
I like my insurance like I like my burrito, with everything rolled into one. Was in a state of craving amigo, so my agent showed me how it's done. He wrapped up my auto, my home, and my life. The discounts I'm getting are great. Everything good right there on one plate. Get to a better state, State Farm.
To keep more of your money in your pocket, call John Dorsa at 978-2302.
Looking for the ultimate reset for your body and skin? At Core Wellness and Recovery, you'll find next level services like cryotherapy, red light therapy, infrared sauna, body sculpting, and advanced facials. Whether you want to boost performance, recover faster, or just feel your best, Core Wellness and Recovery delivers real results with zero downtime. From muscle relief to radiant skin, this is self-care redefined. Come experience the future of wellness, Core Wellness and Recovery, just off Highland Colony in Ridgeland. Book now at corewellnessandrecovery.com.
Hi, this is Lee Atkins of Home Care Plus in Ridgeland. We are a proud carrier of Abena Premium Incontinence products. Abena has the most absorbency available, making changes and leaks less likely. After 7 years as a seller, I can tell you these products are amazing and worth every penny to quality of life for patient and caregiver. And we ship all incontinence products as well. So please come see us at Home Care Plus in Ridgeland for all the incontinence needs of you or your family member. That's Home Care Plus in Ridgeland.
Broadcasting live from the Men's Health and Women's Wellness of Mississippi studios. This is the Clay Edwards Show.
Hey, it's Chubb Matthews filling in on the Clay Edwards Show, and I don't have my music. I want to have my pet parade music, but right now it says there's a brown and black looking lab on Addison Way running free. Okay. So y'all think of that and go look for these animals. Don't let your animals run free.
Yeah, they get hit.
Keep
by
them
cars.
tied up.
Mm-hmm.
No.
Yep.
Train your animals. Keep up with your animals. If you got animals, it's just like kids. Train your kids. Train more of these people probably train their animals and spend more on their animals than they do their kids.
Yeah.
Because they say, that kid's food stamps didn't come in. He ain't getting go eat. I'm getting my hair done and got to go get my poodle's nails done. Wish you look good. Okay.
So what we got coming up next Tuesday?
Next Tuesday, Leah Ferretti will be back in here.
Mm-hmm.
And so will Jamie Creel. And we'll be talking school choice. For those that have been keeping up with me and watching the reels. We have taken both sides and put them together, and we're finding common ground.
Yeah.
There is
that's nice.
Right. And what everybody keeps calling it school choice, there is no bill by either side that has been introduced yet.
Mm-hmm.
They're gathering information. Now, there are some people for school choice and some people against school choice, and it just doesn't fit the same model for the entire state.
Right.
So we got to talk about it, and we're gaining ground here.
Mm-hmm.
So you need to be here with us. And I would like to tell you we've gained ground with some of the stuff going on at CMU and the utility bills of people in Madison County.
Or have we uncovered more corruption?
Yes, we are trying to decipher it all. And I've asked people, would you just write us a abridged version? We can get some comic books. I got a guy that draws comic books, Jason Turner. He can draw pictures.
I know Jason.
And it would be great.
Yeah.
And we could put out at the CMU and maybe selling that comic book.
Mm-hmm. Might raise enough.
We could
money.
raise enough to pay off whatever bill y'all owe.
That's right.
Oh,
I think that's how we do it.
That's what we do on the Chip Matthews Show. We solve problems.
Mm-hmm.
We solve problems.
Mm-hmm.
Remember, we got some news coming up at the top of the hour, national news, and they'll be telling you all about the person that has been captured. And then, of course, this afternoon, 2:00 this afternoon, the Charlie Kirk Show airs right here on WYAB from 2 to 4 before Radio Strongman comes on.
Yep.
And that'll be straight from the source, and they'll be telling you what they can tell you, and they'll be talking about what goes on. Also, remember, coming up at 9:00 this morning, the Blues and Arts Hour, brought to you by Blue Cross and Blue Shield, with Chris Davis, who will be playing live on the 20th at Acme Pizza. We remind you also to come out and eat at Acme Pizza this weekend. We also remind you to go eat at Rattlers Ferry this weekend.
Absolutely.
Make sure you check out your local restaurants here, there, and everywhere. And coming up at 4:00,
it's the Kim Wade Show, the Gun and Knife Show.
No, Gun and Knife at 6.
Oh, that's what it's
His
6?
show's not the Gun and Knife Show.
Okay.
He just reminds everybody to get strapped down in Jacktown.
Sorry.
Okay, so you're back from vacation now, so you'll be back Monday?
Yeah, I'll be back Monday.
At 6 a.m. We're here bright and early at 6 a.m. Clay, thanks for letting us sit in for you. Everybody text Clay. Text him right now and say, did you enjoy the Hardy Show? Give him 1,000 texts at one time. We'll see y'all back here tomorrow. We got about
No,
15.
tomorrow's Saturday.
Saturday?
I'm
Oh, we're
not coming to see you Saturday.
We're off. We don't have to work. I'll be at Acme Pizza all weekend long.
Yeah.
And then, of course, we'll be watching football in the evening. So y'all have fun this weekend. Get out, do something. Eat local and shake the hand of the owner anywhere you go.
That's right.